Despite her dominance at WrestleMania in her debut match, not many folks expected Ronda Rousey's next match to be for the Raw Women's Championship.
Well, one person expected it, the Raw Women's Champion at the time, Nia Jax, who personally laid down the challenge against the baddest woman on the planet.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
Returning to the Ronda Rousey-Nia Jax rivalry, you have to wonder if Nia thought that Rousey stole her thunder at WrestleMania. Jax became Raw Women's Champion after a 2-year journey, yet Rousey was the talk of the division after her mixed tag match.
Jax definitely came at Rousey with a bit of unexpected anger and rage heading into that match. Still, Rousey remained composed and was mere seconds from becoming Raw Women's Champion until Alexa Bliss cashed in her Money in the Bank contract.
So much damage inflicted.
Was tossed. She get airline miles for that.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Back in from the apron. She's absorbing some offense here. Nothing she can't fire back from, though.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
At this point, I think it's fair to call into question her preparation for this match. She's clearly being outclassed right now.
Nailed it.
And she's back in the ring now. And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. Her opponent's clearly getting the best of her here.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
It's not looking great, but I've never seen her give less than 100%, and I don't expect that to change here.
And it's reversed.
Wow, that won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. There's no taller order in WWE than attempting to defeat the baddest woman on the planet. Byron, how can any woman gain a victory over Ronda Rousey?
Well, obviously, training is the utmost importance as Ronda approaches every fight with a lot of preparation. But here's the thing. Ronda has been training her whole life.
She's looking at it. We talked about strategy going into a match with Ronda Rousey. Byron says it's almost impossible. Corey, would you agree?
Yeah, the only strategy I'd employ is
Here's the cover. The resolve this woman is showing right now is absolutely unreal.
just needs to do more damage.
Look at her go. Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Ooh! Sometimes you'll see a smile on Ronda Rousey's face, but that changes once she goes into combat mode, Corey.
Call the cops when Ronda's on the loose. She'll tell you she's not a wrestler or a fighter. Ronda's a martial artist. Her judo training means she puts out maximum efficiency with minimum effort. There's a philosophy, purpose, and direction in everything she does.
Tamina now on the defensive. She's going to need to find a way to mount an offense here. Byron, Corey described Ronda's judo philosophy, and with her extensive combat background, how does her past translate to competition in WWE?
Well, Rousey is learning that her skills can make...
Oh, no.
The super kick! This one is over. Boy, that one hit the target.
She goes for the quick pin. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Up the turnbuckle goes Tamina. For many years...
Now it's Tamina Snuga.
Oh, nasty impact.
wisely bringing the action back into the ring. Wow, I'm a little surprised to see this side of Tamina. Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in a 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are 2-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal 4-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever, and what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
They call Nia Jax the irresistible force, and she's proven that moniker true as she's overpowered the competition in NXT and WWE.
You ain't kidding, Cole. In both NXT and WWE, she'd tear through up-and-coming competitors in just a minute or two. She also turned in some dominating performances against the likes of Bayley, Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox, and Mickie James.
The two of you were discussing Nia Jax being irresistible, and I have to agree. You know, I recently invited Nia to my mother's house and offered to make her some apple pie. And technically, she didn't say no.
That's not what they mean by irresistible.
We're gonna lock it in here. And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people could break out of that one, Michael.
Popped up, Meteora. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Beautiful technique.
She goes down hard.
She's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Tamina's feeling good about herself. We'll see if it lasts.
Oh man, she's rolling now. What are we gonna see here?
Hung up on the
Ooh, neck breaker.
tagged in.
If every tag team in the back isn't watching this match right now, they're doing themselves a major disservice. She is on fire.
Oh, and she gets out of the way. We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael. Guys, this is tag team competition at its absolute best.
She's a live wire right now. Get out of her way.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
You gotta believe this one's over. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back. Harsh impact. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
So strong. Fireman's carry. Slamming her to the mat.
Oh, so hazardous for your health, too. Nia Jax.
Oh, nasty impact.
Nia Jax and a leg drop. Thunderous leg drop.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Sasha Banks is tagged in.
Well, it's not really my thing, but the crowd is loving Sasha's act.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing. Sasha Banks is scaling the ropes. A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win. Great power.
Oh, man. That looks like it hurts.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and it's a reversal.
Oh, nasty flipping senton.
In comes Tamina. Oh, no.
The super kick. Bad news for the boss.
Bold move going forward again.
Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Incredible agility.
Harsh impact.
Boom! Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
She's got it now.
Tamina Snuka just barely got out of the way. Incredible drop.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels. Up the turnbuckle goes Tamina. Looking at it a second time.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later. Instinct. That's the only thing keeping these teams standing at this point.
Ooh, what impact.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Byron, she has no idea where she is right now.
And I assure you, the top of that turnbuckle is not where you want to be when you're in this kind of condition.
Here's Nia Jax in off the tag.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there. You gotta believe this one's over.
Escapes trouble there. Boom, what impact. And there's the tag. Tamina into the ring. This might be it.
Oh my.
We're looking at complete domination here.
So agile.
I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement. He's back in full control now.
A move like that can almost snap a superstar in half.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Beautiful technique.
Getting closer now. Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
Tagged in. She's licking her chops.
Nailed it. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Oh, that might have done it, Cole.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Great effort from both these teams, guys, but at this point, both sides look to be struggling here.
Ooh! How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
And no luck against Nia Jax there.
Boom, what impact.
I love it when Sasha starts playing with people. What a tease.
And that's the tag to Sasha Banks.
Big backdrop.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Tamina is looking to end this right now.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later.
Nice back rotation suplex. Tamina Snuka just barely got out of the way.
Up and down.
Look at her go.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Oh, makes my stomach hurt. Bad news for the boss.
Now, Nia.
We're gonna lock it in here. She better do something fast. She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
Oh, right there is why they call her the boss.
Byron, let's get another look at that.
You'll get no argument from me, Michael.
She might have it. Gets the tag.
Amazingly, neither side looking to give in here, guys. I don't think we could have asked for a more exciting match.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
Harsh impact. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Scoop slam! Ronda Rousey's done playing.
Now, she just needs to finish her off. Beautiful technique.
Could have been it right there.
What's up?
She goes for the cover. Two! A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
She's still in this one. Nailed it.
Sasha Banks is tagged in.
Attacking the back.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
What a tag team display.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable.
Ronda Rousey and Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks closes the door for the team.
These women make an almost unstoppable pairing, Michael.
What a matchup that was.